So I was on Twitter today and I saw a little snippet from an interview from Pinkpantheress that says, "A song doesn't need to be longer than 2 minutes and 30 seconds in my opinion. We don't need to repeat a verse. We don't need to have a bridge. We don't need it. We don't need a long outro." And continuing on in the tweet underneath, it says, "I was able to experiment and making short songs was just a result of me experimenting. And a song doesn't need to be longer than 2 minutes 30 in my opinion." And I saw quite a few people upset about this take. For example, this tweet right here. "This is true if you completely ignore the storytelling aspect of music." But I think the crazy thing about this entire interview is I actually agree. Before you get upset with me, let me explain a little bit. Of course, I think that using a bridge or having longer music is something that's a net positive. Of course, it gives you more opportunities for dynamics in your song or another opportunity to storytell. But overall, I get the sentiment of what she's trying to say here. If we just look at the sheer reality of this generation, it's not a problem of not being able to make a bridge or not thinking that it can add value to a song, but it's solely a problem of people's attention spans. Of course, as an artist, if I feel like this is truly necessary in the song, then I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyways. But I think the overall feeling is if the attention span is that low, then why would I put out a 4-minute song in the first place? Because a lot of artists already feel that pressure, like they have to perform well. And of course, with platforms like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or Instagram Reels, people's attention span is just getting lower and lower. It feels like if I don't have Subway Surfers on the bottom screen, you might not even watch this video. Of course, it's definitely sad that we've even reached this point as a society, that it feels like if we want to get our art listened to, we have to adapt it and make it as quick and easy to listen to as possible. And I could be reading into her words a little bit too much, but I feel like this is what she was trying to say. Because in my own personal experience with me dropping singles as well, recently I've also been putting out shorter songs, with my last song being a little under 2 minutes. But to be fair, in my case, I just feel like I couldn't find any more sections to add to that music. But I think the point still stands that these shorter songs I'm putting out are actually performing quite a bit well. It kind of sucks to say, but my worst performing music is always the longest songs. Because generally, if somebody's gonna listen to your song over and over again, and the song has an extra minute onto it as opposed to just a 2 minutes or 2 minutes and 30-second track, now it's gonna take them an extra minute to get through one cycle of a track. I believe that if you're an artist and you feel like this song needs a bridge, then I say by all means go for it. Just because there's a standard and that this is the way society is going doesn't mean that you have to conform to it in every way possible. Because at the end of the day, art is art, and I definitely know that if I believe that the song needs to be longer, I'm just gonna make it longer. But a lot of people got on her case about this opinion, and I just don't agree with that. I kind of understand where she's coming from, especially considering her music is so heavily used on TikTok. It kind of sucks to say, but you could even make a song 1 minute and I'm sure it would just perform astronomically on those platforms. As much as I would hope society would have that attention span and brain capacity to take in music that's longer than 2 minutes, artists just need to make a living, and it's kind of get with the times or get forgotten about. Anyways though, that's all I have to say. If you didn't know, I'm an artist and producer myself. If you like music that's a little bit more on the pop side, I'm not going to jump scare you, but at the end of this video, it's going to play about 10 seconds of my music. And if you like that, you can go ahead and check it in the description below. I'm a struggling artist, so maybe you could help me out. Also, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, so if you've seen my videos pop up and you haven't hit that button yet, it would mean so much if you did. And that's all my time. Thanks. Peace out.